making her way to the ring, she is the 6-foot bombshell, Gemma Jules. And her opponent. And making her way to the ring, she is the tidal wave, Tsunami!
And ladies and gentlemen, back in action here on DWA Summer Meltdown, live from Wild Wings of Alpharetta, Georgia. Rejoining our broadcast at a good time as we have the inaugural women's tournament, another qualifier. As we saw the Show Yang, Jazzy Yang, take her spot in the tournament last time around back at Bruised and Infused. This time around, we got some singles action, including a new face and a fairly new face here to the DWA.
The newer face being Gemma Jules, and the face we've seen once before in Tsunami.
Then that's why you get paid the big bucks, Don.
I try. Now, with that being said, I am definitely happy not only to see new faces, but I am happy we are getting steps closer to getting a women's champion. I think DWA is long overdue for that, and we are getting some great action right here.
Yeah, as we were saying, the one of these competitors that we personally here at DWA have some footage of or have on the DWA archive is Tsunami. Had a great outing, unfortunately was unable to pick up the victory versus the Show Yang, Jazzy Yang at Father's Day Fight for All. This time she's against a completely different opponent, Gemma Jules. Absolutely dominating inside that ring currently. Living up to the nickname.
You know, Gemma Jules coming in at a 6 foot. I mean,
it feels like more. She makes 6 foot look 6'5".
Right, I was standing in the ring with her. Trust me, I felt little. I felt like I was 5'2". But she is also the Deep South Women's Champion. I mean, she has a resume behind her. Now, with that being said, Tsunami also has a resume too, being the Southern Extreme Wrestling Champion and representing Honolulu, Hawaii very well. And Gemma Jules taking her sweet time as she should.
The ring IQ, taking the match on her cadence, making the match work for her time schedule here. Tsunami, though, lurking in the shadows a bit here.
Playing a little hide and seek. Peekaboo, bink, nope, counter. Gemma Jules with a right hand. Up and out Tsunami with a forearm of her own.
Yeah, if subterfuge does not work, just go straight back to the forearms. Looks like a crowd is in. Is that? Got some star power in the audience here tonight.
But I think Tsunami going to take advantage and kind of take a breather. And also taking advantage by looking for a chin lock. Bringing her back onto the apron. But Gemma Jules with a middle rope hot shot.
Yeah, good job there from Gemma just to create some separation. Got a little distracted there by the crowd. A little bit of a physical interaction with some of our audience members here at Wild Wings. But now right back, focus where it belongs. Gemma Jules is absolutely stomping this one out. He looks for the pin now. Only a 1 count.
I mean, we still got a lot more of this match left to go. Gemma Jules Looking to sling Tsunami into the corner. And Gemma Jules can't believe that she's hearing these people not cheer for her.
Yeah, well, you certainly have to earn the applause here of the DWA audience. A win certainly would go a long way, I think, to boosting her stock here with the crowd, but she's got to focus on getting that win right here.
I'll say if these people are unhappy now, we can play the game of what ifs. Gemma Jules becomes our first DWA Women's Champion. I mean, we got a lot of pissed people.
Hey, there's some stiff competition for that one, though, but certainly winning here tonight would be the first step in becoming that inaugural Women's Champion here at the DWA, but Gemma Jules just straight back to the well. It's got Tsunami in a rather compromising position here against the turnbuckles.
Put foot to neck, trying to take out all that oxygen, but now Gemma Jules going with a knee lift to Tsunami in the corner. Gemma Jules looking to follow it up with more and more boot to neck.
Yeah, just absolutely asserting her dominance here, but there's only so much playing with your feet you can do. You got to end this match, or Tsunami. We've seen what she can do here between those turnbuckles. If you give her the chance. Gemma Jules, though, again, just maintaining superiority in that matchup. Into the corners once again. Her shoulder blades are going to be a little bit misformed by the shape of our turnbuckles if she keeps this up.
That and the gut. I mean, look, at the end of the day, those knee lifts are very, very strong. And then even that belt toss, I mean, Gemma Jules got some muscle with that frame. I mean, it's always awesome. Not only are we getting more women's action, but we're getting some powerhouses.
Goes to the pin once more. Crowd getting behind Tsunami, but it's going to be up to her to convert this momentum into results in the ring. Now into that, got that locked in tight.
Rear naked chokehold. Tsunami has one of three options. The one option I don't think everybody would like would be to submit. The other option would be to fight out of it.
It's certainly, giving up is certainly an option, that's true.
And the third option, if she can, to get to the ropes. She's going with option number 2, looking to fight out of this.
And we'll see what's behind door number 2. Oh, it's the mat.
Massive hair pull from Gemma Jules, slinging her straight through the canvas. And now arguing with the referee.
I think Gemma Jules is trying to argue that of all the things this referee may have expertise in, the long hair may not be one of them.
That is very disrespectful.
Hey, she said it, not me. I'm just reporting.
And speaking of disrespectful, Gemma Jules trying to go for that elbow drop, but Tsunami being a step quicker and able to get out the way.
Yeah, but it's giving Tsunami time to recollect and plan her counterattack. Speaking of which.
Massive right hand from Tsunami. Getting multiple of that. Trifecta.
Yeah, just trying to go crashing in there to the midsection.
Where's Tsunami going? Straight down with Gemma Jules.
Well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And finally, for what feels like the first time in the match, feels like Gemma Jules is on the back foot.
And now the tidal wave. Massive crossbody to the 6-foot bombshell.
Rolling through. Tsunami taking a little long on this pin.
And that extra second gave Gemma Jules just enough time to kick out.
Yeah, it's been a good comeback, but you can see the wear and tear of the match starting to take its toll. If that was a little snappier, if she was a little bit quicker with that first step, maybe she finds that pinfall there. But, hey, I didn't hear no bell. That means our match in the next spot in this women's tournament is still up for grabs.
Oh, speaking of grabs, Gemma Jules, STO to Tsunami. What's she thinking here? Going for a stack pin. Oh, but that audience member from earlier coming in to make sure that pin, that there was no way to steal that one. Corinne Joy.
Yeah, WWA 4 debutante not too long ago. It's already making a name for herself here in the DWA, and she's not even in uniform tonight.
Now Tsunami, though, you can see in her eyes, as soon as Gemma Jules turns around, she's screwed. Schoolgirl pin.
And it's it!
And your winner, Tsunami!
That is, I guarantee you, not how Gemma Jules drew this one up in the locker room before the match. But Tsunami will take that win any way it comes as she finds herself into the next round along with the Show Yang Jazzy Yang in the inaugural DWA Women's Tournament. And I feel like Gemma Jules may have a few scores to settle after